Hey church, Raymond here. I've got the announcements for the week of May 20th. Wow, Sunday was awesome. Stay tuned. That's right, guys. Sunday was absolutely awesome. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I waited to the last minute to tell you that we had to be out in, we were going to be online only, that we couldn't go to the parking lot. But man, I so bad wanted to be in the parking lot so I could see you guys. But we had a great Sunday anyway. I know it was online. I'm glad you got your friends involved. You got them over there. And we had a great time celebrating Run for the Sun with our friends over at the Christian Motorcycle Association. And yes, they came to the building because a lot of them traveled. I want to say a special thanks to the Guardians of Grace. They came all the way over from McKinney, Texas. And man, they wanted to come in and celebrate with us. So we just had a good time. And the fact, church, I want to tell you right now, I am humbled. I'm in awe, and I'm thankful that God uses you guys and our church. We donated $14,400 to Run for the Sun, and we did it all in the name of the Believers Chapter, Shreveport Chapter 315, because these guys, they're celebrating their 30th year, and they have never given a motorcycle or had a motorcycle donated in their name. So we helped them get over $15,000. They had raised some money on their own, but we gave them our contribution in their name so that there'll be a motorcycle this year donated by Missionary Ventures somewhere in the world on behalf of the Shreveport chapter. And guys, you know, the last part of our mission statement is impact the world. And church, you guys are impacting the world. I also want to say a special thanks to Brother Michael for coming up from Bunkie. He had that little funny accent and everything. Hey, Brother Mike, we are glad you are here, and we'll accept you up here in the north, even though you talk kind of funny. No, great message. A lot of people told me they just really enjoyed everything about it. So, Brother Michael, thank you very much. CMA, our friends, we love you. And church, I am humbled. I am honored to be part of a church that is generous, knowing it's more about giving than receiving. Thank you, guys. All right, church, Sunday was awesome, but we're ready to start getting back in the church. But let me tell you what, church never stopped, okay? We have always been being the church, but part of our re-entry plan is we need to get back to serving. We've got to get back to serving. We have not had a church-wide serve day for a while. June 2nd, that's our next church-wide serve day, and it's just around the corner. It's part of our getting back to be in the church. So guys, listen up. We're going to be supporting Men of Courage. They have Man Church the first Tuesday of every month, and in June, we're feeding them. It's our service to them. And look, it's going to be a great time. But hey, I love those guys, and it is. It's going to be a lot of fun, and our men really enjoy being part of Man Church. But I want our church, I want you and me to get together. Let's put our elbows together, our shoulder to shoulder, and let's go serve. That's what we're all about. So again, June 2nd, we got serve day. It's a Tuesday, so it's going to be in the afternoon. You're going to be able to get off work and come be part of it. Look, I need you to do this. I need you to go to my.openroadfellowship.com. I know we haven't done that in a while, but we need to do it. my.openroadfellowship.com. I need you to sign up for the Man Church Serve Day because, look, we only have 3 people so far signed up. Me and a couple folks can't do this. There's going to be 300 to 400 people that we're going to be serving. We're going to be serving street tacos. They're going to be good, but better at all is we're going to be able to say, hey, in the name of Jesus, we love you. Let's serve, church. It's time. All right, church, I know we talked about wanting to open back up. Are you ready to come back to church? Man, I know I am. But before we got to do that, I just talked about service as part of being church. All right, so we got to be doing that. But here's another part of our church, that learn to love people thing. The way that we do that is in pit stops. Now, I haven't talked much about pit stops in a while because it's been hard to kind of gather in small groups and get together. But look, we need to re-kick off pit stops, all right? So maybe you've been in one and you're excited to get back into it, so you need to do that. But also, maybe you've never been in a pit stop. This is where we live life together. We learn to come together and do things. Now, we got to get back started. We're going to start back in June, okay? So Tuesday is the 2nd. That means June 1st is a Monday. So let's go through this. Monday morning pit stop. It's actually never stopped. Monday morning Bible study, come to that 7 o'clock at the coffee shop. Tuesday night, men, come on back, all right? Come on back. We're going to be, this is the first Tuesday in June. We're going to be serving, all right? So the men, Let's Be Men pit stop goes to Man Church, all right? So that's part of that. Then we're going to have a Thursday night, women, ladies, let's get back going. Let's get back rocking. Trish and the gang, y'all come back to the coffee shop. So you need to do that. We've got, Sunday night. Mike's leading the Sunday night pit stop group. You need to come on back to that. And then the first Saturday in June, JoJo is going to have the women back, the Crazy Crafters. All right, we're going to be jumping back into that. And don't forget about Joe Tabor leads one called the Get Her Done group. All right, that's one that you can get a hold of, and it's really needed because we're always having projects that just need to be done. And Joe and his team handles that. So pit stops, small groups, get back in. Go to my.openroadfellowship.com. Navigate down to the bottom. It says pit stop. Click there and go see all that are available and get in one. All right. I know you need to be in one. You got to do it. We'll still do safe distancing. We'll do all of that. Come on now. Let's get back together. It needs to start with pit stops before we get going. Do it. All right, church. I just talked about opening back up. We want to come back. So let me tell you what the plan is as we have right now. We're working on it. All right. Just want to let you know it's going to be a little while. We're not going to come back in the building, even if in the beginning of June, the governor opens it up a little bit more than what we're doing. I want us to come back together in church when we can put a good environment. Look, I know you like our environment. I know you're ready for it. But what I'm thinking about and what we need to be thinking about as a church, I want to think about that lost person. I want to think of that person who doesn't know Christ yet. If his first experience back in this building is us all wearing masks and having to be so separated and we can't talk to each other and we can't love on each other, then that person that's lost is not going to know what the real DNA of Christ is, and that's loving people and loving God. So we're gonna take it back slow. The leadership team is working on it. There's going to be it's going to be different, but I'm excited about the difference because it's going to be a way that we can open ourselves up to grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back. We're going to come back from this pandemic bigger and better, not because Open Road needs to be big. It's because the kingdom is big, and we want to do our part of impacting the world. And we're going to reach people in our area for Christ. So just stay tuned, but let's get back together the way we need to. Serve small groups. Let's do that. See ya. Hey guys, I know I'm on this kick about opening back up. And we talked about the pit stops a while ago, but one of our pit stops that we don't always look at as a pit stop, a small group gathering, is our youth group. And our youth group actually meets on Mondays. And we've been doing it online. And Chris, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm proud of you. You have done a great job of communicating the gospel and still leading our students in the right direction. But man, I'm ready for the live stuff. And I'm glad that the Air Force has relaxed their restrictions for you. So if you can see behind me, Chris has already got the chairs sitting up. So parents, if you've got students, middle schoolers or high schoolers, they need to be in small group. They need to be in student program. They need to be at part of Open Road Students and out here hanging out with Chris. So 6 o'clock this coming Monday, this is where they're going to be. Now, I believe that's Memorial Day, and that's okay. We still need to, if you're not out of town, if you're not doing stuff, going to be here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So students, get ready. Let's be here. Let's fill this thing up. Going to have games and a message from Chris, and we're going to do it in Hangar 316. You're going to be the first group going to use this as a way to do the gospel. So I'm excited for that. So students, get ready. Live, you're going to get back to come to church. See ya. All right, church, that's it. And it seems like it's been a whole lot of stuff, but man, we got a lot of stuff going on. Hey, don't forget about Wednesday night church. It's live on the internet as we have always done it. And look, we're starting a brand new teaching called Developing Your Quiet Time. So go to my.openroadfellowship.com or just openroadfellowship.com. Click on the Watch Live banner, and you can come watch it, man. Just come be part of it. You need to do that. And also, don't forget about Right Now Media. It's your best source for your development. We each have a responsibility to grow in our Christian walk. So you do that. Go to my.openroadfellowship.com. Click on the Right Now Media. Set yourself up an account. Get doing that. Hey, and kid stuff's on there too. And also, don't forget about we got a new series starting this Sunday. Whether we're in the parking lot, and yes, our intentions are to be in the parking lot. But if we're not, it'll be online, and we're starting a series called Heresy. Do you know that there are actually beliefs out there in the world that don't line up with biblical truths? And there's even things that have made their way into church that are really not biblical. They're more traditional, but they're not biblical. So we have to make sure that we protect ourselves against heresy. So I'm excited about this new series. But most of all, church, know this: I love you. It's an honor to serve you and to serve alongside you as we try to impact the world. And I know God is using us for amazing things. Church, I love you. Have a great week. I'll see you Sunday.